Let's publish the class for Student View. I want to encourage you to publish your class as soon as possible. It does not need to be perfect. If you only have the syllabus and the course materials listed and nothing else, you've got some really good information to share to your students. Let them know there's going to be more at a later time. I'm going to go ahead and click on what we've got. I'm going to go back into modules. And let's say that I want to publish this with just the course materials that are on my syllabus and a little bit of information about myself, but none of the class materials yet. So I want to go ahead, or none of the class content yet. So I'm going to go ahead and unpublish this. Notice how everything inside of my module stays green. That means that students can still access these if you have the navigations over here visible. So they can still access any of the pages I've created, any of the assignments, any of the discussions that you've created if you've got those visible. So I would recommend taking pages, assignments, and discussions out. So they've got to go through the modules. So I'm going to publish this class with just the course documents. But I want you to think of this as 3 steps. Step number 1 is Student View. So I'm going to go into Student View and make sure that they are just seeing my course documents. Going to Student View here, I do see that I've got pages here, which means that students can still get into, if I say View All Pages, students are going to still be able to get through some of the other pages that I had created. So I do want to go back and hide that one. Let me leave Student View. We're just going to pretend that I've done that and I've got it ready. So I've done step 1. Let me go back to my home page. Step 1 is Student View, making sure it's cleaned up. Step 2 is to publish, which I'm actually not going to do because this is my fall quarter class and it is not ready. But step 2 would be to publish. And then step 3, you need to let your students know. I like to let my students know with a message in their inbox. So I'm going to click on the inbox and click on Compose a New Message. And then I'm going to select my course, so favorite courses. This is not a really great drop-down menu, but you can double check yourself when you hover on it. So Fall 21. If I were to choose Fall 21, remember I didn't publish it. It actually has one person in the class that it's going to message, which is me. So that's really not what I want to do. I have to publish the course first. I do have a published course though. Let me go ahead and grab that one. So you've got to have that course published first. And then you can go ahead and grab the address book, all. Notice how now I've got 40 students in there. This is actually a combination of 2 classes. And then I can say, welcome to Math 146. I want to tell my students where this is located. So I can say, welcome to Math 146. The class is now open to view the syllabus and required materials in Canvas, WVC's online class site. Go to, this is probably going to end up in the student's email. So you want to make sure that they know how to get to Canvas. So go to, I'm going to go ahead and grab the web address here, just the part kind of at the beginning, just that one. Or let's see, wvc.edu, quick links, student tools, Canvas, which I have memorized, to view our course. And then let them know that you're still on vacation. So I'm on break, but we'll be checking messages once or twice. Class officially starts September 27th. And then, you can say your instructor, Angie Redmond. So even though my class isn't really truly ready for the first day of classes, I'm still getting out my information to them about textbooks, about class policies early. This actually saves me from having a lot of emails in my inbox prior to class starting. It also gives your students a chance to find some cheaper textbooks online. Okay, so I've got all that information, and then I would go ahead and hit send. Again, I'm not going to because this is actually my class. So let me close out of here. Another really good thing to do once you've got your class published is to go ahead and do an announcement. So I'm going to do this in my unpublished class, actually. You can add an announcement. And I'm just going to click on announcements here. Right now, it has the eyeball on it, but that's because I don't have any announcements. And I can title this one, Welcome to 146, or just even welcome to Math 146 is fine. I can say a lot of the same information. This may also get to their email, so I think including the web address would also be really helpful. But again, I want you to think of that. Let me leave this one. I want you to think of this publishing as a 3-step process. Student view to make sure everything looks the way you want it. Step 1. Step 2 is to publish the class, and that's from the home page, clicking the publish button. And then step 3 is letting your students know, sending them a message through the inbox. I love sending messages through the inbox because it establishes a conversation between me and my students. I want to show you one more quick thing that I think I forgot when I did that message. Let me go again to compose a message. Favorite course. I'm going to select one that's published because it only works for a published class. Click the send an individual message to each recipient. That will make sure if a student replies to this, it will only get replied to you.